Hey guys, it's JoLynn from JoLynnK.com here with another video for you today. And in fact, this week is going to be a series of videos about goal setting. So if you've been on the Facebook page, you saw that I'm going to be talking about goal setting and kind of doing a mini goal setting course this week. So happy Halloween as well. It's Halloween here in the States today. It is a Monday, it's Halloween. I've got my festive skeleton leggings on that I took a picture on Snapchat earlier with. It's really kind of fun, but I don't really do Halloween. It's a fun holiday, don't get me wrong, but you know, we don't have any kids yet, and our nieces and nephews live elsewhere, so unless people come by our house asking for candy, you know, we're really not gonna go and dress up and do things. So I digress. But like I said, this week is going to be really cool. It is about goal setting, and I think goal setting is super important. And I got this question today actually when I was talking about goal setting and starting the workshop this week, and they're like, "JoLynn, it's November. We only you know, we're like right around the corner from 2017, so why would we even start looking at goals?" Well, kind of two reasons. A, you should be evaluating your goals every month. I mean, you should have goals set at the beginning of the month, evaluate them at the end of the month, kind of see where you're going with this, and then you have a better track, you have a better baseline about how you're getting to your goals. And two, if you're already giving up on your goals now, then you shouldn't have set them in the first place. I get it. We only have 8 weeks left, which is really kind of scary if you think about it. You know, tomorrow is November 1st. You know, December 31st will be right around the corner, and then 2017. However, we have 8 weeks to plug away. You have 8 weeks to at least get some of your goals accomplished. No matter how crazy they seem, you would be surprised what happens when you put in some work into your goals. Also, you can start looking now at 2017. Some of your longer term goals that you didn't get a chance to really accomplish this year, you can start working on them now and carry them on into 2017. The goal setting doesn't stop. It's a kind of a continuous process. So if you've already given up on your goals, then you just need to go ahead and turn this off now and be done, because I don't like to give up on my goals no matter how crazy they are, and you shouldn't either. I mean, this is a part of being in business, and this is a part of being in sales. If you've never watched any of my videos before, hi, I'm JoLynn. I talk about sales, marketing, and mindset for sales professionals, normally in direct sales, outside sales, those type of things. I've been in outside sales for about 4 years now. I've been in the industry that I'm in for close to 8. My husband works in our same industry as well, so I mean, we kind of go back and forth with a lot of really awesome ideas. So like I said about goal setting, and I kind of want to talk a little bit about my journey with goal setting. I've been in sports since I could remember. I want to say I started playing sports when I was about 4 years old. My main sports, I did 2, were volleyball and taekwondo. Volleyball was mainly my main sport. I played that all through high school, and I played a little bit of club in college. So a lot of fun for me. Love the sport of volleyball. It's been a lot of fun. If you're wondering what position I played, I was basically the back row. I was the server for the most part, and I played a position which is now called libero. Digger is what we used to call it, and I think it's now called libero, and it may be something else now. I'm not really quite sure. They've changed some of the terminologies over the past couple years. Best decade. Ooh, that makes me feel old. Anyways, so in sports in general, if you've ever played sports, if you've ever watched sports, all that kind of good stuff, when you talk to athletes, they usually have goals, and it's whether, you know, we'll say in my instance of volleyball, it was, so how do I make varsity within my first 2 years of high school? How do I make front row? You know, how am I making first team? Like those type of things. And those usually require having some sort of goal set in mind. So it's, I need to work out X times a day to get to where I need to be. I need to make sure that I'm on my nutrition so I can have enough energy, those type of things. But what I did find out, though, as I started going through the goal setting business, was my goals were mostly wishes. And that was something that was really hard to grasp, was that my goals were just wishes. And I'll kind of walk you through the process when we start writing down our goals. So, and I really didn't learn proper goal setting till I was out of college. And I really started on a personal development journey about a year and a half ago. When I learned that I was feeling stagnant, and I was feeling just unfulfilled with a lot of things. So I started searching outside of my job, because at that point my job wasn't giving me the self-fulfillment that I needed. So I needed to go look outside, and so I found the home business industry, and I started really I found personal development through the home business industry. And I'll talk more about that later. But through that, though, I found goal setting, and I learned how to properly goal set for the first time in my life. And I will tell you, it's kind of a life changer. It really is. It's crazy. So, like I said, that's kind of my mini story about how I got into goal setting to begin with. And so now let's kind of talk about goal setting in general. I hope you have a piece of paper and a pen, or you have your laptop, or something to that extent. I really highly recommend, though, if you do a lot of stuff on the computer, that you actually physically write this down. It helps your brain to synapse these things a little bit more, and we'll kind of talk about that more on Wednesday. But you really need to write these down first before you put them on any electronic device. I'll just throw that out there. So one of the first things that, so let's get to it, though. One of the first things I want you to write down is there's going to be 5 different things. And we have health, finances, personal growth, career and purpose, and family and friends. And if you've studied goal setting before, you're going to find a couple of different, like, I have a mashup of like 5 different people's ways of goal setting into this. So if you see something that you've seen before and be like, oh, hey, I know X person teaches that. Hey, that's cool. We all learn differently. I'm teaching you how I've done goal setting. So, like I said, health, finances, personal growth, career/purpose, and family and friends. So, once you write those down, I want you to prioritize them on a scale of 1 to 5. So, 1 being the one you most prioritize, to 5 being the one you less prioritize. And we'll go from there. So I'll give you a couple minutes on that. Play the Jeopardy theme song, that kind of good stuff. And you can also stop this too. So, once you prioritize those, then let's take a look at how you prioritize them. I will tell you that most people will prioritize their health somewhere towards the bottom. And by health, I mean physical and emotional health. As I said before, I played sports my whole life. So getting back into shape for me isn't that big of a deal. It's a bigger deal now that I've gotten older than it was back in my 20s, and I'm kicking myself for that. But I will tell you, it doesn't take me that long to get back into being active again, and really like getting out there and doing what I need to do. So for me, though, health still kind of is on the bottom. Like, I'll tell you, like, my finances are number 1. My career and purpose is number 2. My family and friends is number well, my personal growth is like number 3. My family and friends could be number 4, and then my health is like number 5. So just to kind of give you an example of kind of where I am on all this scale. And so what we're going to do is, based on your priority on this, we are going to make goals based off of those. It's kind of cool. And you'll see in a minute. So now that you have that, kind of put that to the side. However, I do want you to pull out another piece of paper, and I want you to write on the top, SMART. You know how I said earlier that when I was younger, like in high school and college and stuff, that once I really started learning goal setting, that my goals were wishes? So here's the example. So back in college, when you leave high school and go to college, I gained my freshman 15, and that really sucked. I'll be quite honest. It was terrible. So I always said, well, my goal is to lose 20 pounds. That's cool, but that's actually just a wish. That statement itself, I want to lose 20 pounds, that's not a goal. That's a wish. How this statement should really go is, I commit to losing 2 pounds a week for 5 weeks, netting me 10 pounds by, mid-December. That's how that goal should go. So if you've always stated your goals as, I want to, or I need to, those aren't goals. Those are wishes. And so with the SMART acronym, this is the way that they should go. SMART stands for specific, measurable, action-oriented, realistic, and time-bound. So if you take that acronym and you apply it towards the statement of, I want to lose 20 pounds, well, now you got to put some work into it. And that helps you actually formulate a goal. So, like I said, if we go back to the example of, I want to lose 20 pounds. So then take this statement of, I commit to losing 2 pounds a week for 5 weeks, netting me 10 pounds by December 30, by mid-December, by, doing yoga every day or eating right every day. Something to that extent. You have to have some sort of action in that goal in order for that to actually be a goal. If there is no action, again, you're still kind of doing a wish. If there is no time bound to this, then you're not going to get it done in time. Then it's not a goal. Again, it's just a wish. So you've got to really think about how your goals are going to be set. So if we go back to our priorities, and then like I said, we'll just go to health. We'll start with our lowest priority first. And today we're going to write out 10 goals. Like, yeah, 10 goals. You can write 10 goals from these 5 priorities that we have written down on our paper. So, for example, for the health, we'll just say the one I just did. I commit to losing 10 pounds by mid-December by running 3 times a week and doing yoga twice a week. Period. That is a goal. That is specific, that is measurable, that is action-oriented, that is realistic, and that is time-bound. It's pretty easy, honestly. And so once I learned that acronym, I went back to all my other goals and just started kind of trying to, as best as I could, to make it fit that formula. So hopefully that kind of made sense. If you want to show me your goals in the comments, let's work on it together, because this particular step of finally changing your wishes into actual goals can be a little difficult. And it took me some time, and it's going to take you some time as well. But once you get the hang of it, though, you're going to be like, oh, okay, this is cool. I got this. We're good. So, like I said, leave a couple of your, you can either private message me if you want to, or you can leave them in the comments. I'll look at them. I look at everything that you write. I'll help you write these goals. I have no problem with that. Like, that's what we're here to do. We're here to do this intensive workshop, this little mini intensive workshop, so we can get your goals together. So, again, write down health, finances, personal growth, career and purpose, and family and friends. Prioritize those, then come back and use the SMART acronym, which is specific, measurable, action-oriented, realistic, and time-bound. Write all those down. Once you get all those, and you get 10 of them, you get 10 good ones that you think we would be okay with, then stop. Join me again on Wednesday. We are going to talk about how to really put those into action. But I think once you start seeing how to put some of these, I think you'll start seeing, once you start really writing them out by the SMART acronym, you're really going to see how you can totally just buzz through these things like nobody's business. So that's it for today. Hope you have a really good Halloween. Like I said, I think we are about just to hang around the house for a while. We'll probably eat some of the candy that the people didn't come in, our little trick-or-treaters didn't come and get. But I hope you'll have a really good day. Join me again on Wednesday. Again, if you stay with me and you're actually interactive through this throughout the whole week, somebody is going to get something really, really cool, and I will announce that on Friday. So, thanks guys. Take care. I'll talk to you later.